Due to extreme change in climate, there have been unprecedented levels of droughts and floods across the globe, in which the impact is more severe in African countries due to economic upheavals. The solution that I bring on board is to create climate adaptation resilience by cushioning and mitigating the impacts that come as a result of climate change, in which the worst impact is due to drought. Kasma Tech Trade comes with an overwhelming initiative in order to help millions or thousands of rural farmers who cannot on their own be able to cushion and mitigate the severe impact that are as a result of climate change. How do we do it? Zambia and other African countries, having 60% of world arable land and plenty of water either underground or in streams and other natural fountains of water, have the capacity to cushion and mitigate the impact of drought by engaging or introduction of a scheme called rural irrigation grid, in which using solar powered or wind powered solar pumps, 50 to 100 farmers can be connected per installation, where in case of any drought, as we prepare for drought disasters, in case of a drought, 50 to 100 farmers per installation can access water which they can use to supplement on their crops which are drying due to drought or due to climate change. When farmers are connected to an irrigation grid, they will completely be able to cushion and mitigate the impacts of drought on their crops. In the case of floods have no alternative but what of food security. If there are floods, meaning there is plenty of water collected in reservoirs. During dry season, if solar powered irrigation installations are made during dry season, farmers will still be able to grow crops by water that has been reserved in streams, dams, and rivers across the country, or through sinking of boreholes. Through doing this, farmers will be able to grow crops even when their crops have been destroyed by floods, or when their crops have dried out due to drought. They will be able to supplement water and cushion the threat that comes from drought. And in the case of where the weather climatic pattern are favorable, they'll be able to produce crops all year round, and this will increase their income or enable their children to have access to education because they'll have enough income. This literally will reduce poverty, increase food security, and at the end of it all, the well-being of rural communities will improve, whilst even that of urban communities will improve, because food production will be high and it will be easily accessible to urban communities as well. I remain committed in ensuring that our firm will be able to implement this and connect farmers to urban markets through mobility and well-designed transport network, reliable and sustainable transport network that will help farmers improve production as well as have access to markets in which it will harness economical growth and economical development. Thank you. Looking forward to cooperate with Hyundai and United Nations in implementation of this project. Thank you.